Hello, happy Monday. We'll let this notify people. I'm a couple minutes late. I'm trying to adjust my tripod out front. Oh, it is Monday. Before I head to Nashville, my husband and I actually fly out Wednesday evening. We're going a little early. We're super excited. We're flying out late Wednesday night. We'll get in late, and then Thursday we'll kind of have the day. We'll work, hang out around Nashville. People will start coming in, and we'll have like our meetings, make sure everything's good to go for the weekend, cocktail hour. Friday, all day mastermind. I'm speaking on Friday. Saturday, all day mastermind. Sunday as well. And then my husband and I are actually staying until Tuesday evening. We're going to stay. Monday, we'll have the full day. So next Monday, I probably won't go live because it's only day we have with just like him and I in Nashville. And then Tuesday, we'll have part of the day, and then we will fly home in the evening. Almost a week is a long time in Nashville, but when it's going to be like a full-on event, it'll be busy, and you're kind of in the hotel a lot, like when you're doing the event and all this stuff. So it'll be really, really good. Welcome, Connor. You said you'd be on tonight. Are you excited, ready for the mastermind, getting all packed and all this stuff? I feel like I have like a huge pile of clothes just like thrown on top of my suitcase right now. And I was laughing because I'm normally like a pretty good packer, like minimalizing. My friends always like, how do you always pack in a carry-on? I was joking with my husband. I was like, I don't know if you're going to have space in a checked bag with me this time because I'm bringing like boots and all the things. You don't pack till the night before. Okay, so we are very opposite in that I worry. I'm like, I need like a week. I'm like, I have this laid out, and then I need a couple of days of like, what are my last minute things? So it's all thrown on top. I just need to go through it, pack it, and then start doing all my last minute stuff. But anyways, I go live every single Monday, talk about my story, what digital and affiliate marketing is, how to get started. It's a full open Q&A too. So if you have any questions, use that comment box, just like if you were commenting on a thing. I get to answer in real time. I get to answer live. It's like a free FaceTime call with me pretty much. So if you have any questions, feel free. If you want my free digital starter kit, you can always comment the word ready. And it will send it right to you. If you send it in the live, I'll personally message you after, just because the DM automation doesn't work in lives. Only if you're watching this as the replay. So I actually went to the doctor again on Saturday, if you saw, because I've been trying to get rid of this cold cough thing. They pretty much told me they think I have a sinus infection on top of this cough. So the sinus infection meds are working, but this cough still isn't going away. So I don't know. I'm drinking this chest tea thing I found at Hy-Vee. It's actually really hot right now. I'm like scalding my hands. So anyways, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Steph. I was an elementary teacher for 8 years. I coached club volleyball for 5 years as well. And in 2023, I had just decided enough was enough. I was tired of the disrespect, the overworkedness, and being underpaid and having no energy to do anything that made me happy in life. So when I came across digital and affiliate marketing, I just knew that's what I wanted to do. I knew I could do that. I could learn something. I could take my teaching skills out of the classroom, and I could just pull them right online and break down kind of a complex concept to others so that they can start building a life that they want and making money on their own terms, and not feeling like you have to be stuck at a 9-to-5 job and that's your only option. There are so many options out there, and the internet just makes it so many more possibilities. And you just have to be willing to put in the effort to see the results that you're wanting. Just like we have to put in effort when we go to our 9-to-5 jobs, or we go to college, or whatever it is we're doing, we have to do it until we find that success. And so that's exactly what I did. I wasn't someone, it's kind of funny because you hear so many people like in my niche specifically talk about like all the side hustles they tried and ways to make money online. And I wasn't like that. Like I was very groomed that there was only one way to be successful, and that was going to school, getting good grades, getting a job, working for someone else. And I never veered from that until I started digital and affiliate marketing. And so when I saw it, like I said, I just knew that's what I was going to do. And I was going to leave teaching, and that was going to be my new journey, the new way to teach people. Yes, I'm not teaching kids anymore, and there are pieces of it I miss, but I'm fully able to live a life I want, still doing things that I love, which is teaching and coaching others. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. My sister is actually due on Wednesday when I fly out with her first baby. I'm going to be an aunt again. And she's texting my other sister who's already had a baby, like, when did you know you had contractions? So I'm seeing these texts pop up. What was one of the first things you shared as an affiliate link? I actually have two answers to this, and it's kind of funny. The very first affiliate link I ever shared was actually on my dog's Instagram account. But I didn't know what I was actually doing when I did that. I didn't know how to do digital affiliate marketing, what it was. I had an Instagram account for my dog. I now have two dogs, but originally it was for my one dog back when I started his Instagram account. And I would do fun bow ties, cookies, right? I was doing something that I actually spent more money on than made money because I was just doing it for fun, doing it as an outlet. And so that's why when I was scrolling and I found digital and affiliate marketing, I first thought I was going to monetize my dog's Instagram account because I was already doing something. I just didn't know how to do the process successfully. And so I created an entire business plan around my dog's Instagram page. But then when I got to thinking about how I wanted to expand my business in the future and thinking of like, well, I want to do one-on-ones. I want to teach people. I want to coach in front of crowds, and I want to do that kind of stuff. Like I'm getting ready to go do in Nashville right now. And I didn't see myself expanding that in the dog business. I saw myself staying stuck on the affiliate side, which is fine. There are people who only want to do affiliate marketing, and that would be great for them. But I didn't see myself getting on calls with pet owners and training and learning that type of stuff. That didn't interest me at all. And so the very first product I shared once knowing how to do this skill was the Business Builder Challenge. So I was like, okay, I can take my teaching skills. I can take my coaching skills. I can learn how to do this. And then I'm going to start sharing the educational resources, right? I'm an educator by trade. Education, I think, is valuable. Knowledge is power. And so I set up my systems around sharing the Business Builder Challenge with other people and what it taught me and how it changed my entire perspective and thought process on how to honestly live your life. And so I became an affiliate for the Business Builder Challenge, which I recommend still to this day. It is linked inside my free digital starter kit. Then I started becoming an affiliate for softwares, things that help your business run smoothly at different price points, because that is something I really stress to people is you can do this on any budget. You really, really can. It's up to you what you want to invest. Yes, there's pieces you have to help run this successfully, but they can start out to free, to paid, to you can grow with it. And so that's what's so cool about this business model. And people just, when they ask me, well, what does it cost to start? There's not one answer because it just depends on the decisions you make for your business. I can tell you the things that you absolutely need, but there are options and what is your budget and what are you looking to spend? And so then when I got the hang of like the affiliate side and my page started growing and I started growing and people were asking me the same questions over and over again. How did you grow your page so fast? How are you getting interactions on your reels? How are you doing X, Y, Z? I was like, well, these would be great digital products to create. So I have digital downloads of specific topics on scaling content. I have 1-hour webinars on specific topics that you can purchase. And then I launched one-on-ones in January because I didn't want to do one-on-ones with people until I had actually found success. There's nothing I hate more than when someone's brand new, like they have zero experience like I did, right? It would be different if you had marketing experience, social media experience prior and then started doing this. But I just came from being an elementary teacher and a volleyball coach. So I needed to have success online before I started charging people to meet with me one-on-one, right? So then I didn't launch that even till this year. And I started June of 2023 when I launched. So I started learning in February of 2023, launched in June of 2023. I didn't even launch one-on-ones until January of 2025. Connor, are you ready for the mastermind? I am. I have been practicing my intro. I practiced it like 4 times today. I have been practicing it every day for like the last week. And then obviously I did in early August as well. That's the only part I'm nervous for because I'm sharing a very large part of my story that I've never shared before on social media. And so that's what I've really been practicing. My slides are done, ready to go for the whole content piece of what I'll be teaching. And that doesn't worry me as much because coming from a teacher, you know, it just kind of comes secondhand. I got my bullet points up there and I know what to say, but I'm nervous for my beginning part of like sharing my story. And I'm only nervous because like I want my story to get across, if that makes sense. Anything you want to throw at this small audience before you say it in front of a much larger audience? Gosh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm sharing a large part of my story that I've never shared before on social media. I probably won't ever share that part on social media, so people are in for a treat when they hear me speak. Like I said, I'll be speaking on Friday. I don't know my time yet. Rebecca said she's supposed to be sending over schedules. And we'll just be talking about all the things you can do to scale your affiliate and digital marketing business, to funnel, feed your funnel, nurture your audience, things people haven't thought of probably before that they, most people when they start this, they just post and they wait and they're like, why is nothing working? And so I did a lot of things when I first started, instead of just posting and waiting, to kind of move the process along and make connections and get that know, like, and trust with people. So I just feel like that's what I'm going to throw at you. I don't feel like, I don't know. We did that YouTube, a couple Sundays ago, like gave a little sneak peek. And I truly was like, I don't know how much you want me to share or can't share, right? Like, because it's a big event, but I'm excited. I'm excited to like meet you. I'm excited to meet the other people there. I'm excited to see people I haven't seen since the last mastermind, or that like I talk to regularly from being in this space a little over 2 years. Honestly, that's my favorite part. Like, yes, we're going to learn so much. The topics everyone is speaking on are phenomenal. But my favorite part is, there's some really exciting parts they're throwing into. Rebecca told us they're going to be pretty cool. Something different they haven't done before. So I'm excited for that. I love, getting to talk to people and meet people. And I don't know, like I'm always talking to everyone on my phone in this business. I would say the face-to-face is probably like the thing I miss the most from being a teacher in a classroom to the online space. I really have to like, even though I can work from home, like I feel like I get more accomplished when my husband and I are traveling. So I'm like, I gotta hurry up and, get these things done so we can go do stuff. And when you're just at home, you're just like hanging out. And then you're like, whoa, where'd my day go? Or I have to make myself go work at like a coffee shop sometimes, or just where I can be a little bit more productive. You're going to be amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. One of the other girls speaking made me feel better because she spoke last time and she was like, she left her computer on the podium for like notes and stuff she could refer back to if like she was like, I need to make sure I hit all the points. We're very similar in that. We're both very type A. Does anyone have any questions? Anything for me? Like I like to do this as more of an open Q&A. When this used to be on my Teacher to Marketer page, cannot wait till I can go live on that next April. I'm hoping I can figure it out before then, but we used to have tons and tons of questions and that would fill up my whole hour. So seriously, what questions do you guys have? I'm here for you. I can always keep talking too, but I feel like it's more fun to talk to you guys. Any questions at all? Any? I know it takes a second to throw them in that comment box, so I'll give you a minute. It can be anything too. Don't ever feel like there's a stupid question, because I literally started this with zero knowledge. Like, I was always asking questions, researching, looking things up. Everyone starts somewhere. You can do this from starting from nowhere, no followers, no experience, no tech skills. That's what I'm here for. That's the education I recommend. My free digital starter kit, like I said, that I have, it's 12 pages. It breaks it down. It has all the steps, tools, resources, you name it. Like, I am here to help you find the success you're looking for. All right. Well, I can keep talking. If you have questions, I will stop and answer them. Okay. So let's keep going. So I kind of shared a little bit. Oh, right here. If you had to start all over, how would you begin? I feel like the only thing I would change, if I had to start all over, I would do it very similarly that to what I did. I think the only thing I would change is I would have gone to a mastermind sooner. I know I've said this several times before, but when I first started this, I'm a go-getter. I have a bold personality. I was very stubborn, and I was like, I'm not going to a mastermind, because if I go to one, I'm going to be speaking at it. And so I did not go to a mastermind until this year, at the beginning of the year. It was the end of January, beginning of February. That last weekend kind of overlapped. And I sat there and I was like, man, I wish I would have gone so much earlier in my journey, because I think it would have helped me overcome those places that I did struggle, that I kind of had to figure out on my own. So that's something I would change. The other thing I would change, and I talk about this all the time, is when I started posting on social media, I started on TikTok, and then I repurposed my content from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook. And I blew up on Instagram, and my TikTok, I struggle on TikTok. I really do. I think it's I'm very type A, so I think that's Instagram, like organized, clean cut. TikTok isn't like that. Content performs differently as well on different platforms. But I stopped posting on TikTok because my Instagram was doing so well. I was just like, I'm going to ignore this. Okay. I'm tired of the violations. I'm tired of it not performing well. I'm tired of putting all this effort. But the problem with that is I should have kept posting on it because it wasn't hurting anything. I still could have kept creating my content there and repurposing, and my Instagram would have been fine. It was just me internally that was frustrated, and ultimately that just ended up hurting me because I didn't post on it for months. And I feel like I've really tried to dig it out of a hole this year. I've done pretty well over there. I'm not at 10. I'm at like almost like 6,200 followers over there or something. It's just not the platform for me, which is fine. I have, 136 on Instagram. I have 1,600 on this specific Instagram. Technically that Facebook is out there floating, but I built a Facebook to 55,000. Like, that's okay, but still putting your content everywhere because you never know who's going to see it. Like, I have someone who I have worked with several times. She purchased through me. She purchased some upgrades through me. She purchased a one-on-one with me, and she found me on Pinterest. And when she found me on Pinterest, I had not posted that much over there yet. I mean, and I only have like 100 and some followers on Pinterest. So you really never know where people are going to see you and where your buyers are going to be. And so just post your content everywhere. That's truly my biggest piece. The two things that I would like do differently. So, but I would begin the same. I would buy the same education. I would invest the same way I did. Like the decisions I made in that truly did benefit me. The AI Business Builder Challenge is $17. Is there something you have to purchase beyond that once you get locked in for $17? So the Business Builder Challenge is going to give you all the basics that you need to get started. Okay, literally everything. It talks about what it is. It helps you train your ChatGPT to pick your niche, pick your first digital product, write your business plan, show you how to do it manually or with a simple tech to automate it. Mindset, you get a one-on-one business plan advisor. You'll meet with 2 to 3 times over Zoom, all for $17. I know a lot of people who have taken just the Business Builder Challenge and found success. But just like anything in life, there are additional upgrades available. You are not tied to them. You do not have to purchase them. That is completely up to you what you want to invest in your education. I invested in those things because I know as an educator, I know knowledge is power and I wanted to fast track my success. But you do not have to do that. But I still go back to those things I purchased today. Like I still go back when I'm stuck on something. I'm like, let me go rewatch this training. Okay. But it's for wherever you are and whatever you want. Okay. They have a full day of live class you can purchase. They have what they call the business blueprints, which has A to Z business, like full business setup on different technologies, each type of social media, copywriting, all the things, everything. They have different master classes. You can pay once you finish the Business Builder Challenge to come to a mastermind and see people like me speak live on stage on a particular topic. You don't have to buy any of that to be successful, but it's available for those who want that experience. Okay? I feel like I always say that defers people. They're like, oh my gosh, there's something I can buy afterwards. And they don't even take that basic step because that gives you everything you do need to get up and running and going. But if you want more and you want more knowledge and more experience from other people who have found success, that's available as well. Okay? That's just like when you go through the drive-thru at your favorite place. You're going there to get the one thing you want, right? And they're like, well, do you want a large with that? Do you want ice cream? Do you want something else? And you're like, no, this is all I wanted. That's the Business Builder Challenge. That's what you want. That's what you need. You don't have to get all the extras, but if you decide to get them, you would not be disappointed. Okay? Again, at the end of the day, it's a business and it offers every aspect for people of what they could need so they can grow a business, but they have something perfect for beginners that they can take and run with and grow. It's phenomenal. And you cannot find another place that gives you a one-on-one advisor included in your beginner challenge for $17. So just keep that in mind too. And the advisors are amazing. Like I met several of them when I went at the beginning of the year. I'm excited to see a bunch of them that will be at the mastermind this weekend. Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Yeah, that was a long explanation, but yeah, that's just how it works. And what's cool is after you finish the challenge, they do give you like a bundle deal for like 48 hours if you want to get like everything at once. Because then later, obviously it's a la carte and they're more expensive. So they have payment plans, things like that for people who are interested. Yeah. But like I said, the Business Builder Challenge gives you all the basics that you need to get going. It was too hot and now I've talked too much and now my tea is cold. All right. What else do you guys have for me? Other questions. I love them. Keep them coming. Hey, Ella. We chatted earlier today. How are you? I love seeing people that I chat with hop on. Welcome, Helga. Any questions, throw them in that comment box. I just finished answering this one person's on the Business Builder Challenge. I don't want to like butcher your Instagram handle. It's not really a first name. Hi. Welcome. All right. Any other questions? I'll give you guys a second. I know a few people just hopped on, so I'm gonna give you a second to throw in the comment box so I don't just start like yapping about something else. Oh, here we go. Do you have a separate back office or company does all that for you? So whatever company you become an affiliate for, they have a back office. So the back office will show like where you're going to fill in your banking information to get paid, fill out your 1099 that they have you fill out for tax purposes. It will show you the sales you've made, your affiliate links, and each company has that. And so actually when people purchase through me for the challenge, they get put in a different email campaign. And I send in my emails, it is a little ways down in the email campaign. So just wait if you haven't been in it in a while. I actually added it a couple weeks ago. And so I have a Google sheet, and I basically put every single company I'm an affiliate for on that sheet. I link like the website so I can just click and be logged in. I put my affiliate link there, username, password, how they pay me so that I remember if it's coming through PayPal or Stripe or direct deposit. So that's how I do it. And that's a freebie I send to people who buy the Business Builder Challenge through me. I send a ton of freebies in my emails when you buy the Business Builder Challenge. So just be on the lookout because, you know, I send tons of advice. I send software tools that I recommend. I send a digital starting checklist, like literally what you should be setting up. I send that Excel sheet to keep your affiliate links like intact. I send you literally, and it's nothing fancy, you guys. You don't have to spend time making it look all pretty. That wastes your time. I have a Google Doc of my schedule, what I do each day, because my mind is just that mind that kind of goes everywhere. And then I'm like, wow, I accomplished nothing. So I made myself a schedule. And it's just on a Google Doc, and I send that to you guys in my emails if you buy the Business Builder Challenge through me. And then I go down and I'm like, okay, make your own schedule. How do you juggle multiple affiliate links? So the best way you can do this, and the way you're going to be most successful, is you're going to have one main offer. So all of your content should be driving to this one main offer. You can talk about different things here and there in your stories, have highlights, right? So if you go to my highlights on my page, I have one for digital products. I have one for the Business Builder Challenge, things like that. But all of your traffic should be driven to your freebie, which then leads to your main offer, okay? And then you can have other affiliate links in your freebie, but then your first email campaign should all be about your main offer, because that is the main problem you're solving for people. And then when they purchase that main offer, then that's where my other affiliate, they're in, again, my free beginner's guide that people are getting. But then I'm emailing them once you purchase. So yes, I'm giving you tons of free information. Yes, I'm recommending different products and software, but I'm an affiliate for those companies. Okay, so when people decide, hey, I want to use this software or this software, then they click on that, right? Because I recommended it. And when they purchase it, I'm going to earn a commission. That's another stream of income. So that's how I juggle them in a sense of how I promote them. And if you're talking about juggling them, like keeping them scheduled, that was the scheduled. That's not the right word. Keeping them in order, like figured out. That's where I use that Excel sheet. What was the hardest part about starting before you joined Legendary? Thank you. But the Business Builder Challenge through Legendary is where I started. I did not waste time spending time Googling, YouTubing. I'm a teacher, so I know the importance of getting education from a good place. And so I just dove in when I found the challenge. And that's the only thing I ever invested in. It was a 15-day challenge back in 2023. It's since been updated because times are changing. That's why it's called the Business Builder Challenge. It'll come to you, Connor, because I know you've bought through me. You will get that email eventually. I promise. Anyways, so I bought the challenge. I went all in. I bought the business blueprints, really dissected those. And I just followed them to a T. And it's so important because you're learning from people who have already done this, who have failed forward and found success in this. And I followed it to a T. And yeah, it was difficult because it was new. But it doesn't mean you can't do it because it's new. And so the hardest part for me was the technology. But again, that's why I invested in some more education. Now, if I was someone, right, where I was introduced to it in the Business Builder Challenge, that's $17, and I couldn't afford those upgrades, then I would be going to Google and YouTube being like, okay, how do I set up this software, right? Because the Business Builder Challenge tells you what you need, shows you the basics, and then you take that. But the tech was the hardest part for me, but I always tell people, and we had this conversation too, Ella, like as soon as that tech is set up, you never have to touch it again. So as daunting and as scary as it seems, take your time, build it out right, and you won't have to touch it again. Thank you. Of course. Yeah, you'll get it. It's a little far. I don't know how far down it was because I was like, this is a great thing I need to add, because I was getting that question all the time. People are like, I cannot keep all of my stuff straight. So you'll get an email of it eventually. Is there more affordable options that would be good starting points? Honestly, for that kind of like, again, I would just go to Google and YouTube. You took the challenge. You have taken some other educations. Just go and say, how do I set this up? It's hard to say that because once you take like a beginner's course, you do have everything you need. But if you're looking for that hand holding step by step, it is more expensive because it is a ton of training, right? So when you purchase the upgrades in the challenge, it blows my mind what's in there for the price and the time it took them to put that together. Like the Decade in a Day is a 6-hour full class. 6 hours, okay? And 2 of your top people are running that class. The CEO helps run the class, and then another guy that has been very successful runs the class. I'm talking millionaires, okay? And so you get that. The business blueprints have 16 sections. More than that, actually, that's just the affiliate marketing section. It goes over your business plan. It goes over compliance. It goes over tech setup. It goes over Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest. It goes over copywriting, how to track your links. This is how much I talk about this, you guys. I'm literally like running through the sections in my head. Then they have a digital marketing section, digital product section, live events, coaching and consulting. And then they have 6 master classes that they've added to it. So it's really hard to say because it's worth every single penny. And so what I would recommend is going back to the training that you purchased, watching it, looking all the resources, making sure you met with your advisor, going back over them and start setting things up. And when you get stuck on a part, go to YouTube and say, how do I be very specific of what part you're trying to set up. And there are a bunch out there. It's so scary at first, right? It is scary. It's scary for everybody. And I think that you guys watch these people and you're like, it looks so easy for them. It wasn't easy in the beginning. You're seeing me 2 years later. I wasn't posting when I was setting up my back ends. It took me, I think actually this person right here, how long did it take you to set up? The education was very different back then. And I was teaching full-time when I was setting up. And I was only putting an hour in a day to learn something new. It took me 4 months to learn everything and set it up. But again, I took a beginner's course. I bought some additional training, and I'm a perfectionist, you guys. That is something I've had to overcome. I need to take more steps in my perfectionism. Okay, I care a lot. It's that educator inside me. But now you can get set up a lot quicker inside the Business Builder Challenge. They show you how to do it manually or a much simpler tech so that you can build out some of the complicated things later. You can get up and running and start making money right away. But it is, and I wasn't posting when I was doing this. I've slammed my computer shut. I've cried. I've done all the things. I swear. But it's just overcoming that hump, that challenge. That's like, think of when you were in college, if you went to college and you were stressed over a test and you studied and you studied and you studied and you're scared. But you go take the test and you get it over with and you feel so much better when it's done. That's the tech, okay? And it's not take it little by little, piece by piece, give yourself breaks, give yourself grace. This does not have to be done all in one sitting. It's that we're building something for the future, something sustainable forever, okay? Thank you. Yes, Ella. Just completed my first decade in a day. Whoop, whoop. What'd you think of it? I attended the first one they ever had because they updated it. So they updated it obviously to match the update of the challenge. What did you think of it? I thought it was so cool. I love that you get the replay. I love that they threw in some additional trainings inside that. I loved it. Is the Decade in a Day live or can you watch the stream anytime? So if you purchase Decade in a Day at the end of the challenge, you'll get access to the replay. So they actually, your advisor will schedule you, it's always on a Friday, so they will schedule you a time you can attend live, because they'll do them, I think they do them twice. I want to say twice a month, don't quote me. They do Decade in a Day, it's live, and then you do get the replay. So basically after Decade in a Day, they share a Google Drive folder with everyone who attended that Decade in a Day. You get access to the replay, and then they give you access to the documents they used during the training session. And then they also give you a few more videos that Ryan did on the tech setup side, so that you're able to watch those and set it up through that way. So if you purchase it, you will get the endless replay. You can watch as many times as you want. Did you start with affiliate marketing or digital products? And was one of it easier? I started with affiliate marketing. I started right away with affiliate marketing because I didn't want to create my own products at first yet. So, and some people do, right? Like I always use the example, there was a girl who loved cooking and she made a $3 cookie recipe and that was her main offer and she made 6 figures off of a cookie recipe. So if you have something like that, go for it. But I wanted to do affiliate marketing. I wanted to promote other companies' products and services because I didn't have to create anything. I had no idea what I wanted to create yet anyways. And I did try the whole, throw a document together and try and sell it. You guys, that fails. I did it. It fails miserably. I didn't create a digital product until people started asking me the same question over and over again. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. That's a great digital product. So I started with affiliate marketing. I became an affiliate for several companies. Once I got some experience under my belt and people started asking me questions, then I started creating digital products. And then when I found, even more success over time, then I launched one-on-ones. This is something you want to see, like how can I continue expanding and adding additional streams of income? But I can't say which one's easier because again, like I said, that lady who bakes and loves to bake could write that cookie recipe like that. I had no idea what I wanted to do for a digital product. They send you the playback so you can watch it on your own time. Thanks, Connor. Yeah, I answered it, but I see you got it too. Thanks. Yes. Okay. So holy information overload. That's why you get the replay. But great info. I took notes and I'm chipping away at my notes. Awesome. It is twice a month. Oh no, Ryan was sick. Oh, that's the worst. I've had whatever they told me is now a sinus infection for like 2 months, literally. It's twice a month. Ryan was sick. So did Dave just run it? Interesting. And don't apologize. And last question. Sorry. Do they ever offer discounts or sales? No, they don't do discounts or sales. Their marketing strategy is very different. I think we chatted about this, but they do offer like payment plans if you talk to your advisor based off your situation. But I have never in 2 years of being with them seen them run a sale. They just offer, like I said, some payment options. Oh no, I hope you feel better. Thank you. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I don't know what I had, but it was just like this lingering cough, head cold forever. And then as Nashville grew closer, since I'm speaking on a stage in front of like 100 people on Friday, 2 weeks ago, I went to the doctor. They gave me a medication. It didn't even touch it. I went back. They did a chest x-ray and put me on an allergy pill. Didn't work. Saturday morning, I woke up and I was like, I'm going back to the doctor. And I'm going to sit. Like, I felt like a balloon. And they basically gave me higher dosages and are treating it as a sinus infection because, like, I was a balloon. Like, I was noticeably swollen. And now this is all better. But I think because of the drainage is why the cough is sticking around. But I am much better. I was really worried because I was feeling pretty miserable on Friday. No, Dave rescheduled it for this past Friday. Oh, okay, good. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, Dave ran it all by himself. I was like, they always have at least 2 people. My first decade in a day, I can't even, God, 2 years ago. I feel like Ryan would have been in it, but I know there was somebody else and Dave. Joanna might have been in it, but Joanna is not there anymore. She's doing something else now. Yeah, they do a great job. Thank you. Of course. All right. What other questions? Holy cow. All right. I'm glad we've talked more questions this time instead of just to myself. Can't believe it. It makes time go so much faster. What other questions do you got? Anything? Any tips on a good first product? So when you're looking for your first product, and I know we've kind of chatted about this in the DMs too, you want to pick a niche that is going to be sustainable. I feel like I've actually talked with a few people this past week that are like, I started in this niche and I gave up because I didn't love it. So you truly, truly have to love it and be passionate about it, because the money will come, but it won't come if you don't know about it, if you don't love it and you give up because you're like, I don't like talking about it. So really pick a niche that you're going to love, because we can always make that niche profitable. And then when you're looking for a first digital product, do you want to do affiliate marketing or do you want to create your own product, right? So the lady who made the cookie recipe, or are we just going to be an affiliate? I shouldn't just say just an affiliate, because it's amazing opportunities. I love affiliate marketing. It's like my main source. I'm an affiliate for well over 10 companies. So, and then you want to go, okay, here's my niche. Okay, but now what's the problem going to solve for somebody? What is something I would actually use that would solve this problem for people? And then you would start researching, right? So you can Google a company that you specifically know and see if they have an affiliate program. Company's name plus affiliate program. I'm going to use Target because we all know Target. Target affiliate program. We'll pull up. So whatever you're looking for. For a main first product, okay, I would look for commissions 30 to 40% or higher, because then that's high ticket affiliate marketing, because you have to make less sales to make more money. You can do low ticket products. You just have to remember, I got to make more sales to make more money, right? So the lady who made a digital product on a $3 cookie recipe, she had to sell a shit ton of cookie recipes to make 6 figures, but people were eating that up, right? I hate baking. I don't want to look at something. If I see that cookie looks good and she's selling a recipe, I'm putting my credit card in for $3. Like, that's me. So you really want to think about what is a main product I'm going to love coming on to talk about every single day. Because you post every single day, 2 to 3 times every single day. You're in your stories every single day. You really have to have the passion and want to talk about it and like it, or at least be willing to learn about it, if that makes sense. So that's my tip on a first good product. You know, there are people who come up and they're like, well, what should I promote? Well, I don't know you. I don't know your you know, let's talk a little bit more. There's also not a magic list of here is everything that you can do to make money online. If it's that easy, we wouldn't be becoming entrepreneurs, right? It takes some digging. It takes some research, looking, you know, what do I really want to help people with and what's out there that I can promote or create to help people, right? So I hope that piece of advice makes sense. Welcome, Tammy. All right, what other questions do we have? Any? Making sure I didn't miss any. I'm scrolling on these. Let's just see. Yes, thank you. Of course. And I'm glad it's working for you. I think you said last time you tried to attend the live, it was glitching out on you. I'm not sure what happened. What else? Any other questions? Any opinion on Stan or Sam art? I don't know what Sam art is. I know a lot of people love Stan. It does look a little bit prettier. I use, I know you have my free digital starter kit. I think, maybe I don't have it linked in there. I should. I use Pinsite. They have a free option that I love. I don't even pay for it. And that's where I host my digital products and do my one-on-ones. So, yeah, that's my opinion on it. I don't know. Because Stan is now kind of upgraded. They're a little bit more expensive now because they have upgraded to where they can have a funnel and email, where before it was just a storefront. System.io, I believe you can have a storefront, and that's also email and funnel. Yeah, I guess I always try to think like what softwares do the most so that I don't have to be paying for a ton of things in different spots. I'll send it to you, okay? I'll send it to you, Ella. That way you know exactly what I'm talking about. I actually need to see if I added that in my guide or not. I don't even know if I have it. I just use it. All right. Any final questions? Because I think I'm going to wrap up tonight. Try and save my voice a little bit. That tea helps. I'm going to have to like drink that tea on stage when I'm speaking on Friday. It helps my cough a lot. Any final questions, feel free to drop them, but I might do my little end of night spiel right now. But like I said, I don't think I'll be going live next Monday. I might do a live at like the end of next week. We'll just see how my week's going because we don't come back till Tuesday night from Nashville. And like I said, Monday night is the only night my husband and I have with just us that isn't mastermind related. And then I will post this replay. I post this replay across all of my platforms now. So it'll be here on Instagram, on my main Teacher to Marketer page. I have a highlight that has all of my live replays, even my Wake Up Legendaries, all the things. There's a highlight on my page. And then I'll post it around. It goes to my Facebook group, TikTok, YouTube. You can't post a video this long on Pinterest. Let's see. But if you're looking to get started, or if you have any questions at all, again, grab my free digital starter kit, the link in my bio, or comment ready if you're watching the replay. It has all the steps, tools, and resources you need to get started. I highly recommend the Business Builder Challenge. It is a great foundation to get your business up and going. The business is great. The people are great. The community is amazing. They're flying me out this weekend to speak at their event, the Mastermind in Nashville, Tennessee. So yes, thanks for your time. Can't wait to officially meet you on Thursday. Yes, I can't wait to meet you, Connor. I'm super excited for this, and yeah, I think that covers it. But if I go live next week, I'll let you guys know if it's towards the end of the week, or else we'll chat the following week. It's busy. The masterminds are busy. I don't know if I'll have a voice after it talking that much. It's a jam-packed weekend. It's going to be awesome. But I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night, a great week. If you need anything at all, send me a DM on my main Instagram page, Teacher to Marketer. If you message me here, I may not see it. I was checking messages the other day, and I just happened to open them on here, and I was like, oh my gosh, people have been messaging me on my backup account. So message me on my Teacher to Marketer page. I respond to every single person, okay? And I send voice messages most of the time. If I don't, it's probably because I'm in a place I can't send one. But yes, get started, learn the skills, implement them. They don't have to be done in a day, and start building a life that you want. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, it may not happen in 6 months, it may not happen in a year, but it's better than never. Okay? It truly, truly is better than never. And you never know what you're capable of until you do it. Anyways, I went on a rant again. So have a great week. We'll see you next time.